Hi, my name is Ben Wiest, and I am Chief Architect at Sunray Security. Today, I'm going to talk about how we can unlock security insights with AI. I'll be discussing how the ongoing advancements in artificial intelligence, particularly with large language models, frameworks, AI data pipelines, and AI agents, can reduce human load and empower automation to remove inefficiencies in modern security teams. We will look at how AI-driven tooling can change the interaction between security teams and their organizations to help streamline operations. We'll explore how these technologies, through unified query layers and large language models, are poised to address current security challenges and strengthen overall organizational security postures. In closing, we will talk about some of the considerations in working with AI tooling and look at the potential benefits they bring. Security intelligence has grown exponentially in both volume and variety, particularly with the cloud continuously introducing new services and capabilities. Security professionals are now faced with an even broader range of data, everything from cloud service logs, virtual network telemetry, distributed user activity, and ever-expanding threat intelligence feeds. The size, diversity, and sources of data that security teams must contend with is growing in parallel with new products they must learn. These products are often coming from multiple vendors. Adding to the complexity is the diversity of consumer personas that need access to this data, from IT admins and DevOps engineers to compliance officers and business leaders. Each group requires different insights from the same underlying security data. This places additional stress on security professionals, as they must not only manage vast amounts of complex cloud-driven data, but also tailor the way it's presented to different stakeholders. These varying needs, from high-level summaries for executives to detailed technical reports for operations teams, further stretch security resources, making it harder to maintain a consistent security posture across the organization. This demand for custom views and access to data adds to the already significant challenges of ingesting and interpreting a wide range of information from a variety of security tools. As a result, security teams are facing multiple panes of glass, where they have to navigate through numerous dashboards and interfaces to piece together a coherent security picture. It is often difficult to get a unified view. Each cloud service and security tool comes with its own interface, dashboards, APIs, and data sets, creating silos of information. This forces security professionals to jump between various panes of glass and spend time focusing on integrations and data pipelines to combine the data from multiple systems to get the picture that they are looking for. This complexity also creates a significant bottleneck. Security teams tasked with making critical decisions must now ingest and interpret data from multiple, often disconnected sources that span different cloud providers and services. The process is not only time-consuming, but can lead to delays in identifying and responding to threats. At the same time, cloud providers are rapidly introducing new capabilities, and security tools are multiplying to keep up. While these tools aim to automate parts of the security process, they often end up adding to the sprawl. This growing complexity makes it harder for security teams to stay on top of threats and operationalize security processes in their organization. As a result, professionals are forced to spend too much time becoming experts in the uniqueness of their respective tools. This reshapes job roles, with organizations seeking individuals proficient in specific tool sets rather than fundamental security expertise. With more data and tools, the time it takes to process information and respond to threats grows. Each additional data source or extension of the operational footprint adds layers of complexity to the decision-making process and makes new hire ramp times longer. The job of prioritizing tasks becomes an exercise in triage. What would be routine and repeatable monitoring, investigation, and response turns into a lengthy data expedition, where security teams sift through layers of information to find relevant insights. Basic operational tasks can consume the majority of time, leaving less room for improving the organization's overall security posture, proactive threat hunting, or addressing long-term risks. Because of the specialized nature of security data, it becomes difficult to communicate the importance of security to the broader organization in plain language, preventing the spread of a strong security culture. Now that we've explored the problem, let's discuss how AI tooling and vertical AI agents and data pipelines are poised to help. AI tooling is ideally suited to handle tasks traditionally performed by people, such as triaging, threat hunting, and data analysis, leaving the anomaly detection to the security tools themselves. AI data pipelines can automate repeatable processes that security professionals handle daily, allowing them to focus on higher value tasks. Series of data processing steps that security analysts perform regularly can be distilled down into pipelines that can be invoked by AI agents or security analysts themselves. For example, if an analyst spends time searching through logs for indicators of compromise, then based on those results, looks those up in another system and subsequently may have to take action on that data or raise an incident, all of that behavior can be distilled into an AI data pipeline interacting with the various systems. When you look inside your security team, there are many patterns that can be found. Additionally, AI agents can be designed to interact with specific tooling while understanding the context of the environment. They can provide a critical interface between the analysts or other organizational consumers with the security tool using natural language and give critical insight. This insight may be something that the analyst may not have observed. With a properly written agent, the average analyst is not required to understand the intricacies of the dashboard and APIs or interfaces of the given tooling. Because the foundation of these agents is powered by the growing large language models themselves, agents in their nature can provide data in many different formats to the user dynamically without having to press a particular vendor for support of a given format. With AI tooling, an AI-based system can be created for the organization to streamline operations through the development of agents and pipelines that interact with the various tools and personas in the organization. This can range from a single agent interacting with an individual tool to a more complex fabric of tooling that has the potential to lead to a unified query layer for the organization. A unified query layer would allow queries to be routed to different AI agents or data pipelines, providing answers without the need for manual intervention by humans. Imagine an AI framework that can interface with every tool in your security stack, retrieving the necessary data from a single question or command. These questions could range from high-level questions, were there any security incidents in my production environment yesterday, to maybe more tactical questions. Can any of the developers on my product team access this S3 bucket? A large portion of the security team would no longer need to be experts in every tool or UI. Instead, the AI tooling would act as the intermediary between humans and the complex system of security tools. This would drastically reduce the need for individual tooling expertise, as the AI framework could query data across platforms, transforming a complex web of tools into a seamless, unified interaction layer where the AI agents handle the back-end intricacies. Another crucial point is the role of large language models as a security translator in this security fabric. Security data is often highly specialized and difficult for non-experts to understand. Large language models can naturally bridge this gap by converting complex security jargon and raw data into natural language, making it accessible to everyone in the organization. With this capability, security teams can communicate risks, priorities, and necessary actions more effectively to stakeholders, whether it's the C-suite, development teams, or business units, making security more inclusive and understandable to all. In addition, with specialized agent stakeholders that would not normally interact with the tooling, they can interact with it through natural language, further taking the load off security teams. AI tooling is poised to transform and drastically improve the operational efficiency of security within organizations. However, like any new technology, there are considerations and challenges. AI agents and data pipelines must be modeled to your team and their processes. This requires some analysis and modeling of repeatable processes that are often unique to each organization. It also requires AI expertise in the security team if the tools themselves do not provide agent interfaces. Agents and pipelines are only as effective as the APIs that they are written to interact with. Challenging APIs can lead to challenging agents. This, however, is true for your current cybersecurity professionals that interact with your tools. Some tools are more suited for integration than others. All agents within your AI tooling will need to interact with the security tooling using appropriate credentials. This can present challenges from a role-based access control perspective in your organization. It's important when you're evaluating new security tooling to ask about the AI tooling that is provided. As an organization, AI expertise is expensive, and you don't want to be burdened with the development of all this tooling. When implementing AI tooling as a security team, it's important to look at what is going to unlock the most value for the team. What processes are you most bogged down on? Finally, you should be aware of the security of the AI tooling itself and where your data is going. AI tooling brings its own challenges like prompt injection and data privacy. The evolution of systems that interact with AI agents and data pipelines opens up new opportunities. Cybersecurity analysts can now be more effective, and these systems can make security insights accessible to a wide range of personas across the organization through natural language interfaces. Instead of relying on meetings or calls to ask security-related questions, stakeholders can now interact with security tools directly through chat interfaces managed by AI agents. The ability to translate security data into natural language means the conversations about security can happen across all levels of the organization. This will improve collaboration between technical teams, business units, and executive leaders all working together to prioritize security. With routine tasks streamlined and response times quickened, security teams can reallocate their time towards strategic initiatives. It takes security from a reactive position to a more forward-thinking, proactive role. In closing, the security landscape is rapidly evolving, and while new tools and data sources have created powerful opportunities, they have also introduced significant challenges. The sheer volume and complexity of security intel, combined with the fragmented nature of the tool ecosystem, have widened skills gaps, slowed response times, and hampered collaboration across organizations. However, through AI tools like unified query layers and LLM-powered security translators, we can mitigate these problems. These tools not only streamline human-system interaction, but also transform complex security data into accessible, actionable information. By reducing the complexity of the tools and speeding up decision-making, security teams can reclaim their time. In conclusion, AI isn't just a tool for automation. It's a bridge that brings together technology and human expertise in a way that reshapes the future of security operations.